All right, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? What is the deal, people? I started a little late today, was running around doing some shit, but I'm here. We're going to get it going. We're going to get it popping. We're going to get it cracking. All right, so before I get into anything, remember, guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you get your copies today. Click the link below. Get the copy. Do not miss out. You understand? Make sure you get this. You got to get this book. You feel me? So we're going to go into this today. What up? What's going on? God Juice is popping. Mega Giants 89, what's going on? So today's topic, I titled it. What the hell did I title this shit again? Hold on. I'm fucking losing it today. Hold on. I titled this shit, "You don't have to follow the rules of the game, but," okay? I'm gonna go in, okay? What up, Tim G? What's going on? Darrell S, what up? McCann Cornell, you say you just bagged the bitch. Now it's on. That's what's up. That's what's up. So today I wanted to talk about, following the rules of the game, or more specifically, why you don't need to follow the rules. Right? Because I get a lot of people who hit me up, or they'll leave comments in the videos, and they're like, "Why do I have to learn all this game shit? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Why do we have to make this happen? Why do I got to do this? Why I got to do that?" Right? But what you got to understand is, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to say this again. You guys don't have to do anything. Not one thing. You don't have to follow any of the rules of the game. You don't have to do shit. But let me tell you what happens if you don't do it, if you don't follow the rules. What happens is that if you don't follow the rules, right, there's going to be a certain outcome you're going to get. Right? It's just like anything else. Because what you got to understand about life is this. In life, you are free to do whatever you want. Right? But what you have to understand is that based off of what you do, there's going to be a certain outcome based off of what you do. And also based off of what you're not doing. You understand? So a lot of times, and dudes just say, "Oh, I don't feel like hollering at all these girls. It's too much trouble." Because I always get this comment. "Oh, it's just too much. It's too much to deal with." Guess what? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to holler at any girls. But the thing is this. If you don't holler at any chicks, what do you think the outcome is going to be? Right? See, this is what makes me laugh, and this is what's so funny to me, is that you have to understand something. You don't have to do any of this stuff, right? What up, my dude, Affy Kingdom in the building? What's going on? What's popping? So you don't have to do shit, but what you got to understand is going to be a certain outcome. So if you say to yourself, "Listen, I don't want to holler at girls," and you don't holler at chicks, right? You're not going to get any girls. Now, if you don't get any girls, right, but you're complaining that you're not getting any girls, then you got a problem. What up, Jermaine Jones? What's going on? You have a motherfucking problem. So again, you can do what you want. Remember, what you do is going to be a certain outcome based off of what you do, and you have to live with that. So my thing is, what annoys me is when a person says, "I don't want to holler at chicks," then they complain that they have no women. Willie TV was popping. Yeah, the Great Love Debate was tight. That shit was tight, man. That shit was tight. You feel what I'm saying? I got some pictures on my Instagram. You guys can go to @RealMrLocario on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Put up a few pictures up there. I'm gonna put up some more. And shout out to all the people that came out too, because I had a few of my peoples come out. So shout out to all y'all. But what you gotta understand is, look, if you don't do what you need to do, you're not going to get what you want to get. And when you don't get what you want to get, you can't complain that you're not getting the thing. That's what always kills me, where you have a person who's saying, well, I don't want to bother dealing with women. Then when they don't get women, they get upset that they're not getting women. See, this you got to understand. In the game, you have to give to the game in order to get from the game. You understand? Say that again. You have to give to the game in order to get from the game. You can't get if you don't give. That's the problem people don't understand. People just want to do what they want to do and then still get the shit they want to get even though they're not giving anything to the game. So what do I mean by you giving something to the game? If you want to get chicks, you have to give your time and energy to trying to get girls. So if you want to get girls, you have to give your time and energy to get those girls. You understand? If you're not giving your time and energy to get girls, you're not going to get chicks. It's real simple. It's real simple. So again, you don't have to follow the rules of the game, but if you don't follow those rules, you're going to have a certain outcome, which is you not getting what you want. It's really that simple. See, because you probably say, okay, what are the rules of the game? And so there's a lot of rules of the game, but one of the main rules is what I was just talking about, where you have to give in order to get, but it's more so, on a practical level, is you have to put in work. So basically, if you're not putting in work, you're not going to get a specific outcome. Because trust me, there's a lot of dudes on the internet who are fronting and faking like they're getting shit popping out here. You understand? Fronting and faking hard. You understand? A lot of these dudes on the internet talking about, oh, I'm not gonna bother dealing with chicks. I'm just gonna pump and dump the chicks or whatever. Or and it's funny because dudes, they'll say I'm pump and dumping these girls, fuck these hoes, whatever. But they'll act like they're getting a lot of chicks. Just, oh yeah, I just be pumping and dumping because I just get mad bitches all day, and I just fuck them and leave them. And these dudes is lying through their motherfucking teeth. And even if some of them are getting chicks, they're getting these goofy ass, low quality chicks that they don't want to be, caught in public with. You feel what I'm saying? Like some dirty ratchet chick that they fucking with. They're not really getting quality, because in order for you to get quality women on a consistent basis, you have to put work in this game. And if you're talking about, oh, I'm not dealing with them, I'm not fucking with them, you ain't gonna get shit popping. It's really simple. It's like this. Let me flip it around so you guys can really see what I'm talking about, so you don't think I'm on some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Jon Snow? What's going on? I saw a meme today, right? And the meme, it was like one of those women empowerment memes or some shit, where it said, it was like it said, oh, it was basically saying, it was women saying to men, hey, I don't need to have sex with you. I don't need to cook. I don't need to clean. I don't need to be feminine. I don't need to listen to you, right? It was saying all this shit that these women don't need to do. Right? So it was like, I don't need to cook for you. I don't need to clean for you. I don't need to be feminine. I don't need to listen to what you're saying. Is basically what they're saying in this meme. So the thing is this. I actually agree with them. Again, you don't have to do anything. So I say to those ladies, listen, you don't have to do shit. You don't got to cook. You don't got to clean. You ain't got to have sex with dudes. You ain't got to do shit. But guess what? Guess what's going to happen? Guess what the outcome is going to be for those ladies? They ain't gonna get no dudes. So they can do whatever they want, but they not gonna get no dudes. A chick could say, look, I'm not gonna cook and clean, I'm not gonna fuck you, I'm not gonna be feminine. Fine, you can do what you want, but guess what? Ain't nobody trying to fuck with you. But what's gonna happen is those chicks are going to get upset that no guys want to fuck with them. and they want to shame the guys for not fucking with them. You understand? But they don't want to do the things as women to be attractive to get guys to want to fuck with them. You see what I mean? That's that bullshit. Now, who does that sound like? Let's flip it on the guy's side. Who does that sound like? Oh, I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. I don't feel like doing shit. I ain't gonna fuck around with none of this shit. But at the same time, they still want pussy. How? You want all the pussy in the world without doing none of the work to get the pussy. Does that make any sense? You give nothing, but you want to get everything. Does that make any sense? You see what I'm saying? Makes no fucking sense. And so this is why, you know, people are going to be stuck in the same spot they're in. This is why they're going to be frustrated, because they want to fold their arms and say, I'm not going to do shit, I'm not going to do nothing. But they want everybody, they want everything. It don't work that way. You understand? That's like somebody saying, look, yo, I want to be a millionaire. I want to have a whole bunch of money, but I don't want to have to work. I don't want to have to do nothing. I don't want to have to, you know, do any type of service for anything. I just want to sit on my ass and you should give me money. Fuck that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is, you know what I mean? Like, you would look at somebody like they're fucking crazy if they talking that shit. But this is what people do in the game. They say, you know what? I don't want to have to bother with these women, but I want these women. Really? I don't want to have to deal with them, but I want to deal with them. Really? How? Oh, okay, I'm just going to pump and dump. Really? How you getting to the pumping? Well, I got to talk to them. I got to holler at them. Really? But I thought you ain't want to do shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like people want one foot in and one foot out. It don't work that way. And also, what happens is the type of effort you put in, or the type of energy you're giving to the game, is directly correlated to the results you're going to get. So if you're the type of guy who's never going out, who's never going to talk to no chicks, you're never trying to meet no chicks, you're never trying to go on no dates, you're never trying to fuck no girls, you're going to be sitting there chilling, not fucking with chicks. Period. You ain't going to get nothing popping. Then you're going to get mad at the other motherfuckers who are out there putting in work and getting shit popping. The dudes out there, you know, talking to girls and you know, going out to bars, clubs, events, interacting with chicks. You get mad because they fucking with those niggas, but you ain't doing shit. Jermaine Jones said you can't get muscles if you ain't working out. Exactly. Exactly. You can't get unless you give. This is real simple shit. You know what I'm saying? This is real simple shit. Like, and this is the thing. Let me talk about some of the rules of the game, right? Because dudes really don't. Some dudes don't get it, and it sucks that it's this bad out here. It sucks. So one of the things is this, because there's a whole bunch of rules to the game. If you really dive deep into a lot of shit, you could really see that could really help you out. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, and of course, in different situations, rules are meant to be broken and all other stuff. But one of the rules of the game is this, right? Is that in order for you to get the best quality women, in order for you to, you know, continuously get shit going in your favor, get shit going the way you want it to go, is first, you gotta love your motherfucking self. Okay? Now, what are we talking about when we say love yourself? Is basically saying you got to have confidence. You got to understand who the fuck you are. Because see, every time when I talk about confidence, dudes act like I'm talking a different fucking language. Like they don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. And unfortunately, there probably are some people that don't understand what I'm talking about. Because, you know, a lot of dudes are saying, well, I need, you know, money and cars and all this other bullshit before I could be confident. So they're basically saying I need all of this shit you know, before I can love myself, before I can see myself as valuable. You feel what I'm saying? Which is crazy. So, you know, I've heard a lot online where dudes just say confidence is bullshit, which is, I'm flabbergasted. What up, Zeus? Was popping? I'm shocked and appalled that a person would say that confidence is bullshit. That's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard in life. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But, you know, there's some dudes who say that type of shit. Like, I heard a dude say, oh, confidence is bullshit. He said, I tried to be confident once and it didn't work. But all his videos talking about is how much he ain't shit, how much girls don't like him, how much, see, you don't try confidence. You understand what I'm saying? I tried confidence once and it didn't work out. You understand? It's and this is hard for people to get, because a lot of people look at it as you need to have outside shit. You understand? And this is the thing. You can build your confidence through, you know, like doing certain tasks and all that other shit. I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying is it's not necessary for you to do that in order for you to understand it. And in order for you to be it. Because in order for you to be it, it's just you recognizing it. It's like this. Let's say you in a house, right? Let's say that the house is you. And your confidence is when you turn on the switch in the room in the house, right? The confidence was already there. You just had to find it. You had to search within yourself to find the shit. The house didn't need the cars and the trees and all the other shit outside to tell him that there was confidence. It's already fucking there. You just had to search for it within yourself and turn that shit on. You see what I'm saying? Now you could build your confidence by saying, look, you know, I recognize myself through relation to outside, the trees and the fucking cars and all this other shit. But you didn't need that to recognize your confidence. And so when when dudes be on that shit where, I'm gonna answer the calls in a second. When dudes be on that shit where they feel like, well, confidence is bullshit and I ain't gonna worry about that shit, right? Again, you don't have to recognize your confidence. You don't have to be confident. You understand? But if you're not, there's going to be certain outcomes that's going to happen to you. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. But see, this is what happens in a game where dudes don't feel like, oh, I don't want to bother to have to work on this. I don't want to bother to have to do this. I don't want to bother to have to recognize it. I don't want to bother to have to understand what's going on. And so by doing that, you remain in a certain position. And then you don't get what you want. Man. VP Films, you said, you be honest, you tried building your confidence off your success with women, but when I lost it, I had to reassess. And see, that's the thing. You don't see... I think, see, and this is probably like what's so hard about explaining confidence or trying to get people to understand confidence is it's such a, it's like trying to explain happiness. You understand? Like, you could explain what confidence isn't and what happiness isn't, and then the person will understand what it is through understanding what it isn't. But it's hard to talk about it because we're just talking with words, and words are very limiting, and confidence is something you have to feel. You understand? It's a feeling, and I can't tell you to feel it necessarily. You have to fucking just feel the shit. You know what I mean? And it's hard to explain because a lot of people that, you know, they'll just be thinking on this level of, you know, looking on outside things to build it, which isn't a bad thing within itself, but it's still not core confidence, because if you're just focusing on building it through outside shit, what's going to happen is when those outside things don't work in your favor, then you're going to be feeling insecure. You feel what I'm saying? Panther God, you said confidence comes from competence. Well, yeah, you can feel confident through being competent. So for those who don't know, when you're competent, that basically means you know how to do something. So for example, I'm competent in starting this live stream, hooking up all the shit and talking to the camera. So therefore, if I'm competent at doing it, I feel confident that I can do it. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what most people think about when they talk about confidence, which is why they say, oh, well, you can't be confident if you ain't got nothing, you ain't done nothing to be confident about. And how you gonna be confident if you ain't done nothing to be confident? You know, that bullshit, right? But core confidence is a recognizing of what is already there. You understand what I'm saying? Understanding that you just being here is the point of you even understanding you being confident, understanding you being valuable. You're fucking right here. That's why you're valuable. That's why you matter. That's why you're important. You understand what I'm saying? McCann Cornell, you said I was talking about competence on the confidence booster. Yeah, that's what's up. Make sure you guys get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, because you get the bonus audio program, which is called the Confidence Booster. Okay, and you also get the Conversation Booster. So it'll, you know, step up that shit on that. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the thing. So again, a lot of dudes is on that shit where, oh, well, confidence is bullshit. It ain't about that. It's just about your looks and your money and your status and all that other goofy shit. And this is why dudes get terrible fucking results in this game. This is why they're having trouble getting women. And when they do get a chick, if they do get a chick, they have trouble keeping her around or keeping her interested, because they don't understand how important confidence is. And the thing is, your confidence should not be moved or swayed based off of what a chick is doing. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the part that a lot of people don't understand. Because, you know, and I said this at on my the Bad Boy seminar, where I was saying that your confidence should be at a 10 before you talk to the girl. It should be at a 10 after, while you're talking to the girl, and it should be at a 10 after you talk to the girl. So no matter what happens, you're still at a 10. You see what I mean? So it's like this. If I give you $20 bills, a $20 bill, if I give it to you crisp, it's still worth $20. If I crumple it up, it's still worth $20. If I give you a $20 bill and you say you don't want it, it's still worth $20. The $20, the value of the $20 doesn't change based off of what's going on outside of it. The $20 understands that it is worth the $20. They understand its value. You see what I'm saying? But you guys out there, you don't understand your value, and you think your value is based off of what everybody out here fucking says. This is why I fucking laugh when I hear people talking shit about me. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. I love it. You know, the only thing is when I have troll comments on my page, I delete those shits just because I don't want the floor of the page to have that goofy ass energy. But I don't give a fuck when people talk about me, because dude just hit me up talking about, yo, this person talking shit about you. This, I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? I don't care. This is why you don't see me with videos, you know, talking shit about a whole bunch of people. You see what I'm saying? There was one person that I did a video, I think a video response to like a while ago, and I was just addressing that, you know, he was saying some shit that was untrue. That was it. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm like, whatever. But this is what I'm saying, because my confidence is not based on what other motherfuckers say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And see, you said I got thick skin. Guys need to learn how to have thick skin and not be emotional. Real talk. Because you got a lot of dudes out here is like super emotional and shit. And see, that's going to help you. That will help you when you're dealing with women, is to have that thick skin. To be able to not let any of that shit get to you. Because you got to understand that none of that shit matters. It's interesting, though, if you think about it. Think about how interesting this is. People are more concerned about what other people are saying about them. They're more concerned about that than what they're saying about, or than what the person themselves is saying about themselves. So people are more concerned about what other motherfuckers are saying about them than being concerned about what they say about themselves to themselves. They're putting more power on what other motherfuckers say about them than what they say about themselves. And the thing is, a lot of these people say some bullshit about themselves, which is why they're insecure, and then which is why they're so concerned about what everybody else is saying, because again, they're looking for validation through other motherfuckers. See, that shit get me sick. I be like, yo, like, it's let me tell you guys something. The biggest thing, hold on, my shit is acting up. Soon as I start spitting that real shit, hold on. Okay, you guys can still see me, because this shit be acting up sometime. You guys can still see me? Let me actually. All right, man. All right, cool. We good. Yeah, this show was acting funny for a second. You know, when you spin some real shit, sometimes this shit be going on some other shit. But yeah, motherfuckers is worried about everybody else. And see, a lot of dudes don't want to, like, understand what confidence is or work on their confidence or whatever it is, because they don't want to have to do shit again. Like the title of the show, I'm like, look, you don't have to do it, but understand what's going to happen if you don't. You see what I mean? It says the Illuminati. Man. Another thing that dudes don't want to do is, guys don't want to talk to women, but they want the baddest chicks ever. Dudes still scared to talk to girls, still afraid to approach chicks, still scared to do shit, but they want the baddest chicks. They want the hottest girls, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to find the cheat code. They're like, well, maybe if I, give me a nice car, maybe if I have more money. Now, understand, that chick can help you. That's icing on the cake. It's not the cake, though. So, I don't know. I've never seen anyone just eat icing and be like, you understand what I'm saying? Just eat a whole bunch. No, you're eating the cake, and the icing is cool. Like, yeah, this is good because it's good on top of this. So all that other shit, your status, your money, your looks, all that other stuff, that's great on top of the game. But see, dudes don't want to follow the rules of the game. They don't want to understand shit. So they go off that other stuff, and then they end up fucking up. It's crazy, man. I'm like, man, I just don't get how motherfuckers really like are out here expecting a certain result, but don't want to put in the work. God damn, these fucking sirens. Every time I do a live stream, the sirens be out here going crazy. Shit. God damn. Hold on. Yeah, these fucking sirens be crazy. But anyway. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Motherfuckers gotta understand, you gotta put in that fucking work. You gotta talk to these chicks. You gotta interact with them. Like there's no way you're going to get a consistent amount of women and hot women at your disposal without doing shit. Grave Rave, what up, yo? You said confidence is like a self-belief that no matter what, you'll bounce back from any adversity and a near absence of inner conflict. Well, yeah, that's pretty much true. Well, the thing is, it's not necessarily there's going to be an absence of inner conflict, and this is what people got to understand. You can be confident and still be worried about something. You can be confident and still have anxiety. You can be confident and still, because this is the thing. Let's say, for example, you see a girl across the room or across the street or whatever, right? Your confidence is in the fact that you are brave enough to actually go and approach the girl. This doesn't mean your heart ain't gonna be beating fast, or this doesn't mean you're not gonna feel anxious. This doesn't mean that you're even gonna get the girl or you even know what to say. The fact that you put one foot in front of the other, started walking towards her, and went and talked to her, that means you're confident. You see what I'm saying? Because it's in you feeling like you can do it and you took action. That's what it is. See, when you're not confident is when you just stand there, don't take any action, and feel like, well, she's not gonna like me anyway, and blah 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 blah. You know, like, I'm like, come on, man, stop with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so dudes gotta understand that shit, man. And another rule of the game is that motherfuckers don't want to follow is working on your appearance. Working on your appearance. You understand? Because I see a lot of these dudes out here who, make videos about, oh, well, it sucks, girls don't like me, girls don't want me, or other dudes that say, oh, fuck these girls, I'm just gonna pump and dump. And I'm looking at it, I'm just laughing at these motherfuckers, because I'm just off of their appearance, I'm just like, my nigga, what are you doing? Now, to be fair, they might just be doing a fucking video in their living room somewhere, but if I'll see multiple videos of these niggas, they don't know how to get their hair cut. Dudes be looking like they got stains on their shirt. Dudes look like they haven't had a shave in like 2 weeks. Dudes look like they breath stinking. And I'm like, wait, so you're confused as to why you're not getting girls? You're really confused? You don't know? You have no idea? Oh no, you're saying it's because you're ugly. No. It's not because you ugly, because there's another dude who's ugly, quote unquote, who will tell you he's ugly. There's dudes out there that will tell you they ugly, but they dress better than you. But they got a shape up. They brush their goddamn teeth. They put on nice clothes. And they ain't scared to go up and talk to a girl. Jermaine Jones, you said they look like they've been sleeping on their couch for weeks. Exactly. Like, I be seeing these MGTOW dudes. Some MGTOW dude, I was watching this video. Dude had on like a fucking ripped up shirt and like a little like afro that looked like it was on one side was like fucked up and shit. And I'm not saying all those guys look like that, but I'm just like, dude, look at how you look in your appearance, and you wondering why. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. But yo, let me open up these phone lines. So the number is 646-481-3901. So you guys can call up. Let me know what's good. But yeah, that shit be hilarious. That shit be hilarious. You said MGTOW stand for my game is too overly weak. God damn, we got like a million people calling. Hold on, shit. Hold on. Yo,
what do you do?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
This Ronnie.
What up, bro? What's going on with you, man?
Chillin', man. Chillin', man.
All right.
Hey, I got 2 questions and I got a situation that I'm dealing with.
All right. What's going on?
My first question is, like last night I seen your new podcast about that you did call why most men would lose when they date with women. Like, you know how you was talking about like they just only have the girl to invest only in the sex, right?
Right.
Yeah, and so but my question is like, do you make her invest when you approach her too, right?
Oh yeah. That's the thing. Look, when you first, because so Ronnie is saying, I had a video I was talking about, why most guys gonna lose in the dating game, and I was saying that a lot of guys just look at chicks when it comes to dealing with them on a sexual level, and the thing is, there's nothing wrong with that, but understanding doing just on a sexual level doesn't really create any type of attachment or emotional connection to most of these women. So Ronnie's asking, do you get the chick to invest even at the beginning? And I say yes. I say everything that you're doing with women should start as soon as you start talking to them. So if I meet a girl at a bar, I'm already setting the precedent of how she's supposed to be dealing with me, either through my words or my actions. You understand? I'm getting her to invest. Even so, for example, if I meet a girl at a bar and we talking, right? I might tell her, let's say we're like at the bar, but we're not at the actual like bar stool or whatever, and let's say we're at the back of the bar, just sitting at a spot, at a chair or whatever, at a table. I might tell her, I might say to the girl, hey, listen, could you go over to the bar and get me a drink? You understand what I'm saying? And get yourself something too, and I'll give her some money and tell her to go there and get it for me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm already instructing her to do something. I just met this girl. You feel what I'm saying? I'm already seeing how cooperative she is, and I just met this girl. You see what I mean? So there's certain things you do in order to see if this girl is the type of chick you want to deal with from jump. You see what I'm saying? But see, a lot of guys, they don't think that. They just be thinking, oh, when I'm going to get the pussy, but they're not trying to evaluate and test this girl to see what type of girl she is, period, when they're dealing with her. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yeah, so my next question is, like, part of the game rules, and you have to follow the rules of the game, right? But my next question is going to lead into what you're talking about today. The game, you know how the game is about logic instead of ego and emotions.
Right.
So if a man have a crush on a woman, that's like he got something to do with emotions. And if a man have a crush on a girl, he shouldn't act on that because that's part of emotions, and a man should just go by logic. I know what you said before was you can't logic your way into vagina. So, but you can use your logic to trigger the girl's emotion. But the emotion is the girl's way of handling the things. You're supposed to go by logic because you the man. You the rock.
Right. Well, the thing is this, is you can't necessarily, because I did a video a long time ago and I was talking about you can't logic your way into pussy. So what that means is that you can't try to convince a girl with things that make sense in order to get her to want you. So for example, what a guy will probably do, let's say he's talking to shout out to He Didn't Succeed in the chat room. So let's say he's talking to a chick, right? And he's trying to get with her. And instead of him just like interacting with her and building sexual tension and get her like excited and horny and feeling those feelings, what he'll do is he'll try to he'll logic his way into trying to get with her. So she might say something like, oh, I don't think I should like go home with you because I just met you or whatever, some shit like that. So what he'll say is he'll start rambling on and be like, but girl, come on, it don't matter, like, we just met, but I'm saying, like, what's the point of you not coming home with me, because you was telling me last week you went home with some dude, and, this week you talking to me, and, I'm sure you like me better than the other guy, and I don't understand why we can't just do this, because, like, he's trying to make it make sense. But you can't make it make sense to them. They just have to feel shit. And this is why it's important for guys to understand how to make women feel things. Now, the thing is, though, also, is that what you're saying, too, is that the guy, if let's say a guy has a crush on a girl or he's feeling all these emotions, he needs to make sure he keeps those emotions in check and be more logical with himself in the interaction that he's dealing with her. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, so don't try to logic your way into pussy, but you gotta be logical with yourself within the situation you're in with the girl, so that you're so focused on what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
So basically, the crush is like the emotion that the guy's feeling, but he has to ignore that, and you have to keep looking at it in a logical standpoint.
Exactly, right. Because if you don't, that's when you get caught up, and that's when you don't pay attention, and that's when certain shit could happen that you might not even want to happen. Because if you're dealing with a girl, if you're being emotional while you're dealing with a woman, then what you're doing is that you're not being in your masculine at that time. So what I mean is, you can feel something for a girl, meaning you have feelings for her, you like her, or that emotion's there, but you don't lead with emotion. You always lead with your logic when you're managing the situation with a woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But, right. But at the same time, when you're flirting with a girl, the energy you're giving her should inspire emotion in her. So I don't want guys to get confused. So what it is that you're logically thinking of what you're doing, but what she's experiencing should be emotional. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it needs to be. You see what I mean?
Yeah, because what happened was the other day I was on a park date with a girl, right?
Right.
So this how it started. Like, I was walking down the street and she was at the bus stop. So I talked to her, and I asked her where she was on her way to. She said to the park. So I said, "Come on, let's walk to the park."
Right.
Like, everything you taught me, I made it all happen, right? But I even flirted with her just to create sexual tension. But she wasn't biting. So I was just talking to her, chilling with whatever like that. But in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, this is done. I'm gonna just talk to her because I don't want to be rude or nothing like that. So let me just go ahead and get rid of her right quick, and then move on to the next girl.
Right. Exactly, and that's it. And see, that's a good thing you did. Meaning, you said you was trying to build that sexual tension, but nothing was really clicking. You understand? Which is good that you saw that from the jump, because now you see that, okay, this chick is not the type of chick who I'm gonna really need to fuck with, because she might be a time waster. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's better that you know that now than later. You see what I mean?
Right.
So that's what it is, man. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I appreciate the advice, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
That's what's up, bro. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that's my dude Ronnie right there. Man. So what's going on in the chat room, people? So you guys can call in. The call in number 646-481-3901. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
Hello?
Yo, what's going on?
Nez from London.
Nez, what's popping, girl? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm chilling. What's going on with you?
Yeah, no, I was just about to go to bed. I know it's probably getting sickly, you're probably getting fed up for me, but I just want to call it quickly before I go.
Oh, so it's good.
No, I was actually, it's a good topic that you brought up today, tonight. I was actually thinking about this because this week I've kind of, like, almost been gassed out, kind of, been a bit, not depressed, but a bit of despair creeping in, because I'm thinking, okay, I'm improving, but I'm not improving as quick as I would like to have improved. And I'm thinking, oh, damn, there's a thought in my mind creeping, saying, like, maybe the juice ain't worth the squeeze, and maybe I should just, quit and...
about to go MGTOW, Nez? You about to go MGTOW?
No, not MGTOW, but, just like pay for sex, prostitution, like these types of thoughts were creeping into my mind, but I was like, nah, I might as well. Came this far, I might as well, keep at it, and perhaps, I'll see some. Well, I've been seeing results already, but I'll see some more abundant results like a year down the line. So
right. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing, man. You gotta give yourself some small wins, man, because what it sounds like with you is that you might need to do more things that's going to boost up your energy. Meaning, like, you know, like you probably have like a goal of, oh, I gotta go out tonight and get some girl to smash, and you know that's all cool and all that, but you don't want to have that be the end all be all goal all the time, because then you're setting yourself up for disappointment when it doesn't happen. You see what I mean? So the thing is, I would say, you know, just have a few small wins, you know, little by little, and then also, you know, as you're doing that, you know, you start to improve a little bit more on the things that you might be lacking in. So you're doing two things at once. You're going out to get the small wins and also trying to work on the things that you're lacking at, or you feel you're lacking at, and improve on it. You see what I mean? So like a small win would be you going out and saying, okay, look, I'm a you know, get like 3 girls' numbers tonight or some shit. You understand? And exchange 3 girls' numbers with 3 girls. And then another small win could be, I'm gonna go out and just make out with a girl tonight or whatever. And so when you see that happening, you're like, okay, cool, shit is going down. But now I want to work more on being able to pull chicks, you know, in the first time I see them. You know what I mean? And then so work on that at the same time while you're having the small win. So you can say, my small win tonight will be to get 1 girl's number, but my goal is to pull a chick from the club or whatever and take her back to my place or whatever. So even if you don't get to pull the chick, you can still at least get the small win. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't all the way feel like, damn, like, you know, shit popping off. You see what I mean? So you gotta be able to do both those at the same time. You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I understand. But yeah, it's like, obviously I don't really care about projection that much anymore. It doesn't really affect me. Like, even if I get ignored or something,
right,
my confidence is still high. My state is still high. But it was like you said, you know, about the small wins, not really worrying about the outcome and not despairing and not getting fed up when you don't see the fruits of your labor. Because you, like you said, you know, you need to either you put the work in, or the alternative is not to put the work in and not getting anywhere or anything.
Right.
But it's the same thing with a lot of chicks I see. I've seen some videos on YouTube about like these morbidly obese girls calling all men trash and stuff like that.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because they don't want to put in any effort into their like fitness, their health, their looks,
right,
you know, attractiveness.
Right.
And then, you know, they have to like hate on the guy and start blaming the guy for not liking them.
Right.
Expecting stuff on a plate.
And that's what happens. That's what happens. And then see, it goes both ways. It goes for men and women. It's like, if you're not doing the shit that you need to do in order to get to a certain, you know, result, that's what happens. And it's like, and people don't see, the problem is, if you're having trouble and things aren't going the way you want it to go, right? A lot of times you got to revamp what you're doing, because a lot of what people do most of the time, and this is why they keep failing, is they keep doing the same thing over and over again. And the reason why they keep doing the same thing over and over again is because that's a comfort zone for them. So on a psychological level, what it feels like is they still feel like they're doing something. You feel what I'm saying? But they're really not getting the results from doing that thing. But they can at least say to themselves, but I am trying, I am doing it. So they don't feel like they're not doing anything. You see what I mean? But the thing they're doing isn't working, and they need to switch it up. But the reason they don't switch it up is because they're in their comfort zone. You see what I mean? Because switching it up is scary to some people. You see what I mean? And the thing is, if you switch it up, that switch up is the thing that can give you the success. Or that switch up sometimes might not even work, and you got to switch it up again. But what it is that there has to be the willingness to see what's going on, switch it up, and then move a different direction so that you could get more shit going. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know.
Well, yeah, exactly. But, yeah, it's important not to be discouraged, because I remember you saying that you all the time you're doing this, you had pulled like 150 girls or something like that. Like I don't know. I mean, it's like a lot of approaches, tens of thousands of approaches for like 100, 150. Seemed like, for me, I mean, it's kind of discouraging.
Well, that's the thing. Don't compare. This is what I'm saying. Don't compare yourself to me, You know what I'm saying? Compare yourself to you. And you see what I mean? Like, the only reason why I tell guys, that the number of women that I fucked with on some sex shit is just to show them, like, that you could have as much that much sex if you want. And to me, from what I'm thinking, that's actually a low number. When I know other dudes that I know, that is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But what it is that with myself and even guys who've had more women than I've had, is that we put in an insane amount of work, right? And we switched it up. You see what I'm saying? And this is why I'm able to teach this stuff, because I've been through all the bullshit. I've seen all the stuff that goes down. You feel what I'm saying? This is why even when I talk about the whole looks don't matter and it's not all about looks, that's because that's stuff that I've seen, and a lot of stuff that I was taught about the game was from a dude who wasn't that good looking. You see what I mean? So it's a lot of shit that I've seen and that I've dealt with, and also the amount of work that I'm putting in. So the thing is that most people aren't putting in the amount of work that they think they are. You see what I'm saying? They like for example, I had a friend who he would go out to holler at girls like 5 or 6 nights a week. You understand what I'm saying? And he did this for like 6-7 years. You know what I mean? He still goes out here and there, but it was like 5 or 6 nights a week consistently for years. You see what I'm saying? Just to get better, just to understand shit, just to, work his shit out. Now, I'm not saying that you got to do that also, but I'm just trying to explain to you the amount of work that's put in to get a certain type of result. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's the thing that dudes don't understand. It's a lot of guys who have that success, they put in, that they put in crazy amounts of work to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? And it's not about them being that good. You know what I mean? It's just they learn from their mistakes. They switch it up. They say, okay, I've been doing this for a while. This hasn't been working. What can I do better? What can I do to switch this up? What can I learn? What can I read? What can I study? All that shit goes into how they make it happen. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. No, I need to read a lot more material and stuff like that. But no, when it comes to this body confidence thing, it's like, I work out, I train and stuff like that, but I've got like, I don't really take my shirt off at beaches and stuff like that, because I've got this like condition where my chest wall is like caved in, like my ribs grew too quickly, so my chest wall is like sunken in, so I'm thinking like maybe I should like get an operation for that or something and like push it out and do some other stuff with my appearance, because despite me taking care of my fitness, my health, it's noticeable, and people always like ask me questions about it whenever they see it. So it's like that's probably one of the reasons why.
Well, really, what it is this: if you want to get that fixed, for health reasons, then they definitely do that. But understand that that's not necessarily the reason why it's hard for you. The reason why it's hard for you is because you have a feeling about it. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's really about, because here's the thing. You're feeling a certain way based off of like you saying how your chest looks. You feel what I'm saying? So that makes you feel self-conscious. Because that makes you feel self-conscious, that's how you interact with women. You see what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is, let's say you fix that, you can fix that, and then you still might be self-conscious about something else. You see what I mean? So it's not really about the fixing of all the things that could help, you know what I'm saying? But it's really about your mindset, because you can fix it and then feel good about it. But the only reason why you would probably be getting more girls is not because you fixed it. It's because you feel good about fixing it. You see what I'm saying? Notice I'm saying feelings. It's about how you feel. So a lot of the shit you got to understand is not necessarily about what you got going on. It's about how you feel about what you got going on. You see what I'm saying? This is why I say it always comes back to confidence within, because no matter what you got happening, you understand what I'm saying? Based off of how you feel, that's what's going to be the thing. This is why you have celebrities who have millions of dollars, have a lot of shit going for them and they still kill themselves. Why? Because they felt a certain way inside. It didn't matter they had all that shit outside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why it's important
exactly.
to understand. Right. So if you want to, get the stuff fixed out, that's great. You know what I'm saying? But understand that at the end of the day, it's still a feeling. So if that's going to make you feel good, if that's going to help it, then by all means do it. But understand it's not really that. It's about the feeling. And understand you can have the feeling literally anytime you want. It's up to you. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah.
That's what it is, man. That's
cool,
what
yeah.
it is.
I'll catch you later, yeah?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Bye.
All right. All right, my dude Ronnie Ron in the building was popping, bro. You said thanks for the advice because of it. You have 2 dates next week. That's what's up. See, Ronnie Ron is on the grind. Ronnie Ron got 2 dates up next week going on. That's what's up. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Is this Mr. Locario?
Yep. What's going on? Who's this?
Oh, this is Nike Zoom Flight.
What up, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, man. A lot of stuff happened, man. I quit my job because I want to do something better with my life, man.
All right. That's what's up. So what you was doing for your job?
Oh, you're Dairy Queen. You know what I'm saying?
So what you doing now though? What you
Hey,
getting
but
into?
I met this dude in there. He was like this like ultimate player. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This
Right,
dude was
right.
a football player and everything.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, his game is so advanced. It almost blew my mind away.
Right.
This guy doesn't even ask for a girl's phone number.
Mm-hmm.
He says that's old fashioned. Nobody does that no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he does?
What?
He just gives their Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, no, I don't want your Snapchat. He keeps it rolling.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, you can do that too. Get the Snapchats, the Instagrams, all that shit.
That's incredible.
You know, that's what a lot of girls be on that shit now.
That thing he noticed, he said he could tell I'm new to the game that he'll call me. Some people, how is it that some people can feel you out that they think you're kind of a player? How is that?
You said how do some women think you're a player? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so some people were accusing me of being that.
Mm.
Even though I'm not much of a ladies' man, really.
Mm. Well, it depends. Some women might feel. Sometimes women will say they think you're a player because they get a certain vibe from you, and they think that if they were to get with you, you would be with a whole bunch of other chicks. They see it as you're the type of guy who has other girls that you fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that super player type dude I was talking to, he told me that he would recommend me get like a practice girlfriend. I always keep on hearing this. What is this practice girlfriend?
A practice girlfriend? What is a practice girlfriend? What does that mean?
What? I keep on hearing about this practice girlfriend.
I never heard about no practice girlfriends. I don't know what that is. I would say you should get girls. Like, basically get a team of chicks that you're dealing with, meaning girls that you dating, having sex with, hooking up with. But you don't want to get no girl as your girlfriend just to be practicing. You feel what I'm saying? You practice.
Yeah, that's what I find a little bit absurd, because you start to catch feelings and stuff, and I'm really not about that right now.
Right. Well, the thing is that when you're dating a girl, right? That's when you're seeing if she would be cool to be your girl, even if you're looking for a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really is about, seeing if a chick is cool enough to even be with you on a girlfriend boyfriend level. You see what I'm saying?
Because I'm gonna give my 2 cents to that video you were talking about, the Me Too movement.
Right.
You said that, like, if you hear a girl say, "I'm gonna fuck your shit up," you better run.
Right.
Because I was trying to explain to that super player. Okay, by the way, this dude is 19. I'm 23. He has screwed cheerleaders, models. He has shown me the pictures. I told him. I told him this. You can't be playing games with these girls. They'll mess up your life.
Oh yeah, that's what. See.
He just don't get it.
See, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about a lot of dudes? What they don't understand is that if you just keep shit real with a chick, and you cool, you don't got to worry about most of the shit that dudes out here scared when it comes to dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? Because what it is that...
You know what all this Me Too movement is?
Right.
I already posted a comment under it. You could read it if you want, but all it is these feminists, they want, like, they don't want unattractive guys approaching them and trying to make holler at them. That's all it is. That's why they use creep shaming. That's all it is.
Well, that's part of it. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they'll say the dude is a creep because they don't like the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Value and the type of man that approaches them, they get mad.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times when chicks say, "Oh, this guy's the creep," it's just they don't like that guy. If another guy came up that they liked and they was feeling, it wouldn't be creepy. So this is why you can't really take that shit too seriously. But what I was saying before is that if you keep it real, and a chick and you know, a chick usually, or just chicks in general, will usually respect your shit. Meaning they don't have to necessarily like it. They don't necessarily have to like you, but they will respect you because you kept the shit real with them. You kept it funky. And that's what a lot of dudes don't understand. They think they got to lie to a girl or play around and do all this other crazy shit. And I'm like, you ain't got to do all of that. And see, when you do that, what happens is that you become that, you know, the same as a lot of these other dudes who done that same shit. Now, what happens is you don't want to be the type of dude who's like the last straw. The last straw is he's like, oh shit, you know, all these motherfuckers been playing games, and you're the straw that broke the camel's back. You're the one who she flipped out on because of all the other niggas.
I be seeing these stories on the news.
Right.
How these women, they snap and they murdered that man.
Oh yeah, that shit be going down. I'm telling you.
and people think it's funny, and people in the chat might laugh at, no, that's not gonna happen to me, dog. You don't know, these women are slick.
That's why you gotta know what's going on, because if you don't, then you make these mistakes, and then it'd be a wrap. You feel what I'm saying?
That was it, man.
That's what it is, man.
He didn't really tell me how he did it step by step. That guy, he just told me that he does it through Snapchat, but I have a feeling that he probably just did it through like contacts, like social contacts, like if he goes to a party or something, like a friend of a friend of a friend.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It's a lot of different ways. It's not only one way to go and you know, get a chick. You know what I'm saying? But social media is a good way of getting shit popping. Some, you know, in these day and age, because there's a lot of chicks on social media and they be on their shit like all fucking day. So sometimes it's easier to contact the girl through Instagram or even Snapchat or whatever the fuck it is than to, you know, even holler at her on her number, because chicks will, you know, and this is the funny thing, chicks will play games with the number, but they can't play games on Instagram, because if you follow them on Instagram and you send them a DM, you can see if the motherfucker looked at your shit. I don't know about Snapchat, because I'm not really on Snapchat, but I know in Instagram you can see if somebody read your DM, and you can see if the chick was on you know, Instagram at a certain time. You see what I'm saying? So she can't say, "Oh, I missed your thing and I didn't know it." No. She lied to you. So at least, you know, with that, you can see that she's lying to your ass. You see what I'm saying? So with the phone number, she could always say, "Oh, I didn't get your number," or I didn't get your message, or "Oh, I didn't have my phone," or whatever. But with the Instagram, you can see. So that's the interesting part about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. One last story.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then I'll have to leave. There was this small story I think I read on Reddit or something. It was this there was this guy. He was kind of like you know, he has Asperger's or something, but he was like just chilling out like in these open these courtyards, like when like there's lots of stores and everything. He was just chilling right there on the bench,
right,
cell phone. And I'm telling you, this bad girl, this 8 out of 10 came up to him and started talking to him. Sat next to him and said, "We should go get pizza or something." But he asked her something, and then she left and he went his separate ways. But you know what I think? I think that girl was fucking with him.
So wait, so a chick asked him to get pizza and he said no? Like he just was like, "Nah, I'm good"?
No, but because for some reason he he could like feel it. It wasn't genuine or something. Like something was off, but it felt off for some reason. How can I? But my end of the question is, how can you read a girl's intentions? Like, because she might be recording it from a distance. Who knows? She might put it on YouTube and just to be mocking you or something. How can I read a girl's intentions?
Well, that's why you got to know how to talk to women and ask them questions and know how to interact with her. Because if a girl comes to you and say, hey, you know, let's go get a slice of pizza and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, cool, you know. You be like, yo, are you paying? You paying for me? That's cool. Like, what's going on with you? What's your name? Where you from? What are we doing after this pizza? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So you take control of the direction of the conversation. You see what I mean? Because this is the thing. The only reason you would need to even get nervous or feel a certain way about what's going on with this chick is if you're not really in control of the dynamic of the situation. You're not in control of the direction of what's going on. So that's why a lot of dudes get flustered when it comes to talking to women, because they're not in control of the direction of the conversation, which is very important when you're dealing with women. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
so
yeah, that's the reason why a lot of men have problems, because they don't know. They're always looking for canned lines.
Right.
They're always
Exactly.
looking for pickup lines, and you don't understand. You have to just be natural with the natural flow to it. Just because I don't know what I'm gonna say when I'm talking to you right now. I'm just inventing it as I go.
Right. So it's the same thing when you're talking to chicks. You know what I mean? But you just got to make sure that you know what you're trying to do. You know where you're trying to go with the situation, because, you know, like you were saying, like you was like, oh, what's her agenda and all this other stuff. Who knows?
They're gonna end up saying some dumb ass shit, like some wacky stuff, and she's gonna get turned off by that and just walk away. Right.
Don't even worry about none of that, because like you worrying about what she's gonna do if she got some ulterior motive. You know, you can think about all that and you can be aware of that, but it's almost like if you're not worried about none of that because you know how to interact with her, then you ain't got shit to worry about. It's just like if somebody was coming to sell you something on the street, if you were worried about them being able to, you know, take advantage of you, the only way they could take advantage of you is if you're susceptible to that. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got to buy nothing that they selling. You ain't got to really, you know what I'm saying? You just do you, and you do what you do in the moment. But you need to know how to, you know, what you want and what you trying to do in that moment, so that you know that you're not going to, you know, be in some bullshit, because you know how to move in that situation. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my dude.
It was nice talking to you, Mr. Locario.
That's what's up, bro. I'm out at you, man.
Peace out.
Peace. Yeah, man. Woo, shit, it is hot. Hotter than a motherfucker up in here. But yeah, man. But Inez, you don't got an Instagram? You gotta get on Instagram, bruh. You gotta get on Instagram, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, if you holler on that chicks on Instagram, you can see what they saying, or see if they check your shit. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, Locario.
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Got Juice from LA.
What up, bro?
Man, last night, man, it's crazy.
What happened?
Like 2 days before, you know, you get rejected by this one female. So I just took that like whatever. Then yesterday, just like I did again. I went out late night with my dad and everything. I went inside the store and I hollered at one girl. She came in. I just said a regular hi. Then she said hi. Then the next girl came in. I didn't see her at first. I was like, this is weird. Where are all these females coming? I was like, fuck it. And then I was like, how you doing? Then she like, hi. And she smiled. Then went outside, went further down, a female talking to her friend. Then once she stopped talking to her friend, she started looking at me, giving me strong eye contact. And I said hi to her. And she was like, how you doing? I was like, dang, what's going on today?
Right, okay.
So I'm guessing off of that one rejection, then I guess I not told myself, but it was this energy I had, just like, oh, talk to her and but just say something. And then I got like 3 results out of that one fail.
So you said you say that again? You said you got 3 what?
three results, like three, like, you know, I think when guys say like, oh, three response out of one fail of a female, because the female, she did a code with me. Like, I just said hi to her, and then she just act like she didn't hear me and just kept walking. I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, that's part of the shit. That's what's gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And then I took that energy from that day, like, fuck this shit. And then that fuck this shit stuck with me, and then I started, like, approaching, like crazy now.
So how's that going for you, though?
It's going good. I feel like approaching females right now. I just need to get dressed and all that. The online thing, I was doing that first, like, you know, staying home online, all shit. Then I was like, fuck this needs to change. And then I just, like, got up, got dressed. My dad was like, oh, we going to my cousin's house. So I was like, I'm gonna go, because my cousin, he not good with females, but he got a job. So I rather like, oh, get that before he does. Like, so he'd be like, dang, he getting all these females, even though he got a job and he can't get female.
Well, yeah, that's what happens, man. That's what I'm saying. The game, you know, there's a lot of shit that goes on in this game that, you know, people, they always want to, like, correlate one thing with the other. They're like, okay, well, if I got this and I got that, that means this gonna happen. If I don't have this, then this ain't gonna happen. But really, it's just, you know, about you asserting yourself to get the shit you want. You know what I'm saying? So you out here, you talking to chicks, so you gonna get some chicks. You know what I'm saying? Because you putting yourself out there. You know what I mean?
And since you said that, my cousin and his friends were outside like a couple of days ago. Me and my brother went. They all fitted, Louis Bell and all, you know, all the regular stuff like young kids have. But they, my age, I'm 23. They all got cars and all that stuff. My brother just came out the car feeling confident. They were like, hey, they know they mad at my brother because he come confident. And then I was coming there regular, like, I'm just like chilling. And then he was like, man, like, I could, my brother, he was speaking the truth. He was like, I could talk to any girl, I could dress like this. He looking like a shirt messed up and everything. He said, I could still pull your bitch. And he told my cousin, don't try to act all hard because you still scrolling in your motherfucking phone trying to get the bitch. And I got the bitch. I could approach a bitch. I could do whatever. I didn't mean to laugh, but it's true. Like, my cousin got cars, jewelry, and all that stuff.
Right.
But me and my brother, we out here seeing this up with these females.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. Like, dudes be thinking that, because look, man, chicks want dick like we want pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, chicks is trying to get it in. You understand? They want shit to go down. So a lot of times what guys don't understand is chicks will deal with guys who have the cars and the money and all this other shit and all that other stuff because that's compensation for what they feel you're lacking. You understand what I'm saying? It's compensation for what they feel you're lacking in the game. You see what I mean? So that's what dudes don't understand. It's like they think that, oh, well, if I get a car and I get a lot of money and I got this and I got that, I'm going to get chicks. It's like, yeah, you'll get some chicks, but the reason why they fucking with you like that is because they say, well, he's not that fly. He's not that, you know, his game is kind of weak, but he do got this nice car, though. You feel what I'm saying? So they'll fuck with you because of that, but they're not really feeling you. Versus, if your game was on point, you wouldn't need shit. You see what I'm saying? In fact, some chicks will actually give you stuff to stay with you. That's the part of the game dudes don't understand. I'll be like, I don't understand why dudes is trying to get shit to get girls when girls will give you shit to be with you because they think you that nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and since you said that, it's supposed to be the other way around, not us being thirsty and chasing girls.
Right.
Girls being thirsty chasing us.
Exactly.
We supposed to sit back and reserve them and let them come to us and be like, oh yeah, this and that, and then you see her talking, you just sitting there listening, and then if she give you like something, a bad vibe of the words she's saying, you could choose if you do or not want to fuck with her. You could just leave. Like, I've done it
plenty, like, I've done it, like, plenty of times. Like, I was at this girl house, whatever, and then everybody like, why you didn't stay? Because she was talking to her baby daddy, that's one strike, and plus, she was giving me an attitude.
Right.
So I'm gone. I left super early in the morning, walking, like, miles and miles away from my house, using Google Maps.
See, you dodging a bullet right there. That's what it is, man. See, but a lot of cats can't do that because they so pussy hungry. You feel what I'm saying? So these cats out here, they don't give a fuck what's going on with the chick. You know what I'm saying?
And then that one video you made, you told me, you said something, don't be too thirsty on the females, and then I started taking that, and then that switched my whole mind around and like just go to pros. And then I started asking females, what can you do for me? Instead of, oh, yeah, hit her up so I can get the pussy. Like,
right.
I can get the pussy. Well, I can get the pussy with my mouthpiece. I already know that. But it's just like, I don't know what's going on. A lot of my friends be like, oh, you must be a pimp or something. I'm a pimp. Y'all got the money and all that already. And I don't got nothing.
Well, see, that's the thing. You got the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand how important the game is, or having game, because when you have game, everything else is a bonus. You feel what I'm saying? Everything else is a bonus because you'll be that guy with the game, and then when you do get some shit, then it's like, oh shit, this dude got game and he got a car. He got game and he got money. You know what I'm saying? He got game and he looked good, all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But dudes don't understand it. They trying to acquire shit and think that's all it is. They're like, well, let me get a car and then I'm going to get, girls are going to want to fuck with me. And it's like, yeah, you have some girls fucking with you, but, you know what I mean? Like, they're not really trying to fuck with you. And that's the issue, because it's always going to be on that shaky ground heavy all the time. You understand? It's crazy.
And one last thing, like, I was walking, after I approached the three, they was older than me too, like 28, 30 and all that. I started walking down. It was the simp ass nigga. Skinny jeans with chain and all that, walking with his girl with his arm, looking back at me. And I looked at my dad. My dad started laughing like, man, it's just like, I feel like niggas hating on me so badly, even though I don't got shit.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Now they hating on you because you got game. That's all it is, and they know they ain't got. They know their game is weak. So, that's really what's popping off out in these streets, man. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my dude. You feel me?
All right, thank you.
All right, bro. I'm holler at you, man. All right. Peace. Yeah, man. Crazy. But yo, listen. I had to start the show late today because I was running around doing a whole bunch of crazy shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another show. If not Monday, Wednesday. You understand? And so I can get it popping again. But I gotta run because I gotta do a whole bunch of other shit. I've been like fucking going around like crazy doing a lot of stuff. But listen, guys, remember to get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you click the link below to get your copy of this today. Also, make sure you go to patreon.com so you can actually patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Right? Make sure you do that. Also, make sure you guys go to undeniablegame.com so you get my free program, Undeniable Game. Manure Sand, you just came in, bro. You came mad late. I'm about to wrap it up. You feel what I'm saying? But you can watch the rebroadcast. I'm gonna also post this on the the main channel. And as soon as my main channel, as soon as the I could get my live back on the main channel, I'm gonna make it happen on the main channel. You feel what I'm saying? But let me shout out to all the people in the chat. You feel me? Shout out to Nez, Ronnie Ron, Got Juice, Jermaine Jones, Manure Sand, Ronnie Scott, Darrell S. Who else? Fresh Dawn, Night Zoom Flight. Who else was in the building? Who else is up in here? T.555 was good. Beast of East was good. Mozart Gates was good. Who else is up in here? Double Down, shout out to you. Eastern Conversation, shout out to you. McCann Cornell. Thomas Bisson, shout out to you. Goulian Salam, what's up? But yeah, shout out to everybody who was chilling with your boy. Shout out to Panther God, Angel CFC, ESA, shout out to you. But yeah, man, I will see you guys again Monday or Wednesday, but definitely also Friday. All right? So you guys have a good weekend. I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.